Yes, so we were talking about John Vervaeke's idea of truth and relevance kind of being divorced from one another. He talks a lot in his series, Awakening from the Meaning Crisis, about how our time is somewhat parallel to the time of the ancient Greek philosophers Plato, Aristotle, and a little before and a little after that. And there are similar philosophies that are coming up now, like he thinks Stoicism, which originated in that time. Uh, he points out that that's getting more popular nowadays. And this has to do with living in a kind of time of tumult. And also of that idea of truth and relevance kind of being divorced from one another. So just real quick historical kind of background. The pre-Socratic philosophers, the ones that lived before Socrates, are called natural philosophers, and they started to explain natural phenomena not in terms of gods and things, but just as natural phenomena, like the sun is a giant rock in the sky, burning rock in the sky, or something like that. And it's an interesting thing that they were doing, but so they were concerned with what is the actual truth of natural phenomena, not just what is this story that we've always told about things and just kind of going with that and believing that. But their accounts, there wasn't really very much relevance to people's everyday lives, unlike with the previous narratives of natural phenomena, where like the sun was a god, or it's like everything was a god or powered by gods and things in that sort of animated nature. Everything was alive. There was danger or safety or moral meaning everywhere. The world was alive with meaning. And now the we were getting closer to the truth in some ways, but uh the truth wasn't relevant to our lives. So in step, the sophists, that's the word where we get the word sophisticated, and they were people that were part of this movement in Greece that was the part of using rationality to persuade others. This was obviously a big part of their democracy in Athens. The thing about the sophists, though, was they're kind of akin to our lawyers nowadays in some ways, whereas the natural philosophers were akin to like the scientists that we have today. The sophists were concerned with and taught principles of rhetoric, how to persuade people, but without concern for what is true. They were just, you know, whoever hired them, they could argue for their client's point of view,